and welcome to another interesting STEM video. I'm Augusta STEMpower, and today we'll all embark in a fun adventure in mathematics as we explore the world of simultaneous equation. Have you ever been in a situation where you have two unknown variables? This is where simultaneous equation comes into play. Simultaneous equation is a very powerful tool that is used to solve real-life problems. So therefore, let's grab our curiosity as we unveil the mystery of simultaneous equation. In today's lesson, as we explore the world of simultaneous equation, we are going to dive deep into solving problems. We are going to focus mainly on two learning objectives. We have defined simultaneous equation. We have applied the elimination method to solve simultaneous equations. Now to our first learning objective. We have the definition of simultaneous equations. Simultaneous equations are a set of two or more equations with two or more variables. For example, we have minus 2x plus 3y is equals to 19 and 2x plus y is equals to 1. We are told from the definition that simultaneous equations are a set of two or more equations. So here we are going to name the first equation, equation 1, and the second one, equation 2. So from the definition, we already have two equations. So this is what's called a simultaneous equation. We also have two or more variables. We have x here as a variable, and we also have y here as a variable. So therefore, this is what completes it and makes it a simultaneous equation. Now to our second learning objective. Apply the elimination method to solve simultaneous equations. We have example 1. We have solve minus 2x plus 3y is equals to 19, equation 1, and 2x plus y is equals to 1, equation 2. We have solution. We have minus 2x plus 3y is equals to 19 and 2x plus y is equals to 1, equation 2. Now in solving the elimination method, we are supposed to put in mind that we have variables and coefficients in this equation. But anytime we have the same coefficients and the same variables with opposite signs, we cancel. So in this case, we have 2 here as a coefficient and x here as a variable. We also have 2 here as a coefficient and x here as a variable with opposite signs. We have minus here and here, we have plus here. So therefore, we cancel because when we have the same coefficient and a variable with negative sign, it is equals to 0. So we cancel here. Now we have only one variable remaining. We have a coefficient of 3 and a variable of y. So we are supposed to find the variable y. We say 3 plus 1 because here anytime a variable is standing alone, it has a coefficient of 1. So we have 3 plus 1, we have 4y is equals to 19 plus 1, we have 20. But here we only want to find the variable y. So we divide here by 4 and divide here by 4. Here we only want to find the variable y, so we cancel. So therefore, y is equals to 4 into itself 1 time, 4 here 5 times. So we have y is equals to 5. So now we have solved for y. So now we want to find x. In order for us to find x, we need to use one of this equation and substitute the value of y into it. So we say now to find x, we substitute for y into any of this equation, but I'm going to use equation 2. So equation 2 here, we have 2x plus y is equals to 1. But we have already found the value of y. So now we say but y is equals to 5. So now we say 2x plus 5 is equals to 1. We have 2x here is equals to 1. Anytime a coefficient is crossing over an equals to sign, the sign changes. So immediately plus 5 here will change to minus 5. Minus 5. So now we have 2x is equals to, but here in the law of mathematics states that two unlike time with a different sign, we minus and the bigger number carry the sign. So therefore we have 1 minus 5. The bigger number here is minus 5. So 1 minus 5, we have minus 4. So now we want to find the variable x. We divide here by 2, divide here by 2. 2 goes, 2 goes. So therefore, minus 2 into itself 1 time, 2 into 4 we have 2 times. So the variable x therefore is equals to minus 2. So we say therefore y is equals to 5, comma, x is equals to minus 2. Now we have example 2. We have 2x minus y is equals to 4, equation 1, and x plus y is equals to 5, equation 2. But in solving simultaneous equation using the elimination, we have to make sure the coefficient and the variable we want to eliminate are the same. If they are not the same, we use the coefficient of equation 1 and multiply it by 2, and we use the coefficient of equation 2 and multiply it by 1. But here in this case, both the coefficients and the variable are the same. We also need to check if the signs are in correct order. One sign is supposed to be negative and the other is supposed to be positive. In a case wherein we have both negative and negative or positive and positive, we use one of the equation and introduce a negative sign. But in this case, we have both positive and negative sign. So we are good to go. So now, anytime a variable stands alone, it has a coefficient of 1 on its own. So here, we have already accomplished the rule here. We have different signs with the same variable and the same coefficients. So in this case, we eliminate. Because when we have different signs with the same coefficients and the same variable, it is equals to 0. So we eliminate. Here, we have 2x plus y. 2x plus y, it's supposed to be 3x. And here, 4 plus 5, it is equals to 9. Now, we want to find x as a variable. We divide here by 3 and divide here by 3. 3 cancel 3. We have x here is equals to 3. Because 3 into itself 1 times and 3 here 3 times. So now we want to find the value of y. In order to find the value of y, we use one of the equation and substitute x into that equation. So we say now to find y, substitute for x into equation. In this case, you can use any of the equations, but here I'm going to use equation 2. So equation 2 states that x plus y is equals to 5. But we already have the value of x, which is 3. So we say but x is equals to 3. So now we substitute for the value of x into the equation. So we have 3 plus y is equals to 5. We only want to find the variable y. So therefore we say y is equals to, so now in this case, y is equals to 5. Anytime a number is crossing over an equals to sign, the sign changes. So we have 3 stands on its own, it has a positive sign. When it is going over, it changes to a negative sign. So we say minus 3. Y is equals to 5 minus 3, we have 2. So therefore, y is equals to 2. So we say x is equals to 3, y is equals to 2. Congratulations on completing this lesson with me. As we have explored the world of simultaneous equation, we have learned that simultaneous equation is a very powerful tool that is used to solve real-life problems. So therefore, there is a saying that in order for you to be equipped, you need to do more exercise. So I want to leave you with this take-home assignment. We have here 3x plus 4 is equals to 10, equation 1, and 2y minus 3x is equals to 14, equation 2. We also have 8k minus 2l is equals to 1, and 12k minus 4l is equals to 1. Thank you for helping me to unveil the mystery of simultaneous equation.